Welcome everyone to the Open Day Biomedical Science panel. I'm Cody, and we're going to run through some of frequently asked questions about studying biomedical science. We'll give you a good understanding about the course and all the opportunities here at Southern Cross University. Firstly, I'd like to acknowledge the land we are on today, which is Bundjalung land, and I'd like to pay respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. So the first question I'd like to ask everyone, and hi, welcome here today, is if you could introduce yourselves and I guess your connection to Southern Cross University. We'll start off with you, Nella.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nella. I'm senior lecturer here at Southern Cross University teaching in biomedical science. Thank you.
Viola.
Hi everyone. My name is Viola. I'm a student here. I'm taking Bachelor in Biomedical Science.
Hi everyone, my name's Anastasia. I'm currently doing my PhD with Nella, and I'm also, I did my biomedical science degree here, so I'm working in industry as well.
All right, I'll start by asking you, Nella, what is biomedical science and how is it distinct from other medicine and health science courses?
So this biomedical science degree is somewhere between. So if you love medicine and you love biology, but you are still not sure which direction you want to go, study this because it will allow you to open up your mind and learn a lot about these different aspects relevant to medicine but relevant to science degree, and will open up for your future career path that are relevant potentially in medicine. We will talk about that, but also other degrees, because I have lots of students who start their degree thinking, okay, I will study medicine, but then they decide, oh no, I want to study different things actually. I want to work in the industry, I want to do work in government, doing science, doing research. So it's really giving you foundation for potentially future studies, but potentially for working in industry or doing later on some more research, like we have some examples here.
Yeah, it sounds very versatile, and it sounds like really core skills of the health industry and what it could look like. And talking about the biomedical science course here at Southern Cross, the undergraduate degree, what does it look like to study that course? Is it made up of all theoretical knowledge? Are you studying in labs? Do you have any placement experiences? How long does it go for? Nella?
So biomedical degree will last 3 years full-time or 6 years part-time. So it depends. I have students who are studying part-time, but I have students who are studying full-time. I have such a different profile of students. I was just laughing. One of our oldest students is actually, that is unique, but 78 years old, believe it or not. And I said, like, wow, this is impressive. We need to make a movie out of this guy, because he doesn't want to work, he just wants to study, and that's fantastic for your brain, keep studying. But just this is, as I said, one-off example, not as many of older, mature, towards retirement population here. So majority youngsters who are coming out their high school or deciding, as I said, different paths and exploring biomedicine. So we have students, as I said, coming, working, studying at the same time. Majority do full-time study, and then they go also work over weekend, couple of days. So it's possible. There is flexibility that allow you still to do some part-time job. Probably our student could jump in with their experience, because I have that luxury to have them with us.
Yeah.
So it's mixture, it really depends, but students are having flexibility to have full-time load and potentially do some part-time work. That is what my recommendation is. Don't do full-time work and then, study casually.
Yeah, and we are based here today while we are recording is on the Gold Coast campus, and I think I'm a past business student, and I traditionally spend a lot of my time on the lower level floors, but I know the biomedical science students and a lot of our allied health students do get those beautiful views up at level 10.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, so lots of theory you will have, but lots of practical experience. So we have exciting labs where we cover different areas, starting from chemistry, chemistry in the first couple of years, but then more biochemistry, hematology, molecular genetics, immunology, different lab skills are covered in our classes. And also many of students go to placement actually towards third year, and they will talk about that too here. So that's another opportunity that allows students to have work experience, because this is what I'm telling them. Studying is one part of your life, but when you go to workplace, you need to follow up the rules. So really that is a bit of maturing stage in their career, and they need to step up and apply the knowledge gained during university. So we really prepare them so well. So I could just say one of placement colleagues, so because we have currently students in placement in New South Wales pathology labs, so she was asking me, oh, can you send us more of your students, graduates? We need them. We have a job available. So it's definitely good link, because our students go to the placement, they gain skills, they get a nice reputation based on the theoretical knowledge, and then they have a job offer straight away. So it's, anyway, good to know, I know.
All right. And Anastasia, obviously you studied the Bachelor's of Biomedical Science, and it seems like you haven't gone too far, because now you're doing research here. So you've definitely really stayed on this Gold Coast campus. Was there anything in your course that really cemented on why you choose your career pathway now what you're doing?
Just as Nella mentioned before, I kind of came into biomed thinking, all right, I want to do medicine. And then I've never left Nella. I did my honours with her, and then, now I'm doing my PhD. And I think throughout my course, like even my undergrad, as corny as it sounds, like I loved every day coming into the lab. I just really enjoyed research. There wasn't a day where I was like, no, maybe I'll drop out, maybe this isn't right for me. It was just, taking every day as it came and just really enjoying the journey as well. But I was really lucky with SCU. I have a little girl and I do work as well. So just having the flexibility of the online study and then coming into the labs, it was really, really good. Yeah.
And did you have any practical sessions, such as placement experiences, that really cemented on why you wanted to do research instead of maybe going into medicine or other type of laboratory-based work?
Yeah, so I did a lot of pracs in the lab, and then also for the research component, I did research here at SCU, and I was working with another PhD student as well who's doing in the marine sciences, and we kind of came together, the marine science and the health, and yeah, that's really, really interesting. So very cool to see kind of the combination and where you can go from there as well.
Yeah, I didn't even know that would overlap, and of course, in a way, it really does, especially when it comes to that core laboratory skill work when you are researching organisms or anything like that.
And yeah, absolutely, overlapping is possible, but because that's a future in the end, overlapping different fields, and then we combine and get innovation. So some great things. But I also wanted to add for Anastasia, she was also working, so she still has while doing her PhD, she still works part-time in industry. So maybe if you mentioned that, what working experience you.
So I'm actually working for a company called Inkindle Consulting, and so we work for the Department of Health at government level and also the PHNs in the area. Doing public health work. So I do research for them. That's not so much in the laboratory, but more research applied. So I picked up some really great skills to actually go into the world and use. So yeah.
So you're balancing a part-time job, a family, as well as now doing PhD, which I'm sure most people would assume doing any sort of research would take up a large amount of time. It sounds like there's a lot going on, and it sounds like Southern Cross really, really offers that flexibility and that balance so you can complete all things. Obviously, there's a lot of things going on in your personal life.
Oh, yeah, God, yeah. But yeah, SCU's been amazing. So even when I got my first job, that was through SCU as well. So yeah, I've been really looked after. So yeah, I'm not leaving you, Nella.
Yeah, and I think I can really praise that personalised relationship. Most of our class sizes are traditionally 1 to 25. We don't traditionally do a large amount of 300-seater lecture theatres anymore. And those personalised relationships really can help, gain employment, but also create confidence in the classroom, where you are in that smaller classroom setting and you can ask those questions and be engaged and be involved in a lot of those practical lessons. You actually retain a lot more of the information as well. So I completely agree, being a past student from here as well, and now I work at the university, I can really vouch that, those personalised relationships really created that opportunity to grow within the university, but also create more and more opportunities for myself. So Viola, you're obviously an international student and now you live here in Australia. Can you talk about maybe some of that change? But more importantly, why did you choose to study biomedical science?
Oh, thank you. That's a really good question. The reason why I chose to study biomedical science is because as a pathway to do medicine, I want to pursue medicine after. So I thought biomedical science is a good degree that creates like an aspect for career development. So that's the reason why I chose to study biomedical science here at SU.
And obviously that conversation does come up quite a lot. Myself, who works with a large amount of high school students, is like, what is my best pathway into medicine? And so, every university is different when it comes to medicine pathways. Some you can do straight through and go into medicine. Others you have to do an undergraduate degree, upskill yourself, and then go into medicine. Nella, do you have any advice for any students who are looking for pathways out of biomed? And if medicine is the pathway and their goal, what should they do while they're in studying biomedical science? Is their goal to get a really high GPA? Are they just trying to get other skills as well to make them more, applicable to get into that postgraduate course?
Yeah, definitely studying biomedicine will provide you with fantastic foundation if you decide to go towards medicine. Although I have to admit, many of my students start with that idea, but then they say, this is so exciting. I actually, want to do something different. I want to do research, or I want to do pathology labs. So I'm just telling you, you see the door and one door in front of you, but when you come into this room studying biomedical science, suddenly so many other doors will open for you, and you will have a potentially different idea once finishing a degree. So I'm just telling you, you grow with us, we grow together. And if you decide that medicine is still the pathway you want to pursue, that's absolutely possible. I have some students who are enrolled in medical degree afterwards. I have a student who are trying to enroll while they are studying. So that's another option. They need to complete GAMSAT and they need to have, I think, good GPA score, but it is, more GAMSAT related and good GPA score combination. And one student I recently spoke to about that, I told her, okay, so you want to do that. That's great. That's where you see yourself. I told her, okay, so maths, chemistry, physics, just do tutoring potentially. So do our degree. So instead of potentially working part-time in some other unrelated job, do tutoring classes. This will allow you to really keep your life knowledge that is applicable for a GAMSAT test. And she said, yes, I will do that. So there are different ways. So it's not only studying. We have really close relationship, and that mentoring role, I think it's really great part in SCU because of the size being nice, not too big, so we then know our student, isn't it? And that personalized relationship really helps a student to find their road towards the career development.
So we can get a good understanding. If we have any members of the audience here today who is passionate about medicine and biomedical science, that your overall goal is maybe to try and get quite a good GPA, obviously do well within your course as well, but also do well in that well-known GAMSAT test, but be open to moving away. Apply for any medicine program that's available in Australia. It's not very common for a student to do their undergrad course and study medicine in the same university. So be flexible, be nimble, and really focus on what is your university experience going to be like for your undergrad program. And if our biomedical science program is the correct program for you and it fits well so you can really achieve well in it, I'd highly recommend it, especially here on the Gold Coast campus, but all our campuses that offer biomedical science. It's a fantastic learning experience, and I think those personalized small cohort sizes means that you will traditionally always do better because you have the opportunity to interact, have your questions answered, and create stronger relationships. So you are going to be more hireable at the end of that course as well. Now, I'm going to throw out one question out to you guys before we throw out to the audience is, do you have any advice for students who are just starting out and wanting to, get into the biomedical field?
Okay, do you want to go, or you mind, Viola?
I think maybe just enjoy it, really, really enjoy it. Like try and immerse yourself and just enjoy your journey going through. Yeah.
Viola?
Yeah, if you're trying to pursue a medicine degree after, you have to at least do well so that, yeah.
So enjoy, do well means study hard, and I have, what can I say, have fun, explore opportunities, because careers that are currently available might be different in 10, 20 years' time. And this is where we are heading towards, to have that innovative approach with teaching, with mentoring you, providing you novel tools that will allow you to be ready for the future.
All right, we have about 5 minutes remaining and we'd love to hear from our audience. Is there any questions that you guys would like answered?
When you're studying full-time, how many days a week are you going to be doing lectures and going to be involved in coming to the university?
Yep. Anastasia, you're obviously a recent past student.
Yep.
What was your university experience like? How many days were you attending campus? Was there flexibility to study online when life got busy?
Oh God, yeah, definitely. Like the lectures and some of the workshops were online as well. I think I had a bit of a mix because in the start I was, here on campus a lot, and then because of COVID, everything kind of changed. But yeah, I think I was here maybe like 2 days a week, and that was busy. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when things were a bit calm, I maybe 1 day a week, and then everything else was online. So yeah, as I said before, it's really flexible. So, yeah.
Yeah, each courses will be different. Obviously, with our health courses, it does require an amount of face-to-face. Something that I really loved about my past university experience is that all your lectures are recorded. Yes, you can traditionally watch them live. However, if you're someone who really thrives at studying in the morning or studying at night, you can watch at a time that suits you, especially in that lecture setting where your goal is to take in that information, take notes, and you can slow it down, speed it up, pause it. Having that flexibility when it takes to taking in content, I found that really helpful. And my number one rule to myself was always attend your tutorial classes. That's when you're in a classroom setting and you really get those hands-on skills and have, a lot more interactive learning as well. So that's my piece of advice for any university student. If there is on-campus tutorials, make the most of them because I think they help out a lot. What about you, Viola? How many days a week are you coming onto campus at this point in time?
Currently, I'm taking just 1 unit, which is online. But before, when I was taking 4 units, I had to come to the campus, because I was studying full on, which is 4 units. So I come here every 2-3 days. Yeah.
Yeah, and there is that flexibility. You can study anything from 1 subject to 4 units at a time. As of next year in our new learning model, you actually only study up to, as a full-time student, 2 units at a time. It does require you to be here, I guess, twice as often in a week, traditionally, depending on the course. However, those units only go for 6-week increments. So you can really do 2 at a time, or you can drop to 1 at a time and really spread out your subject load because we actually have 6 intakes a year. So it's really up to you on how you want to learn. If you're really interested in that learning model, come talk to our service desk team. They can break it all down for you. It is a fantastic learning experience and a new initiative by our university. We are one of the first universities to do something like this in Australia, and there's a lot of institutions to compare of who do that traditional semester model, and something I'm really proud of for being a young university. I really wish I got to learn this way. I know health moves over next year for the the last cohort to move over, so it should be really exciting. Do we have any other questions from the audience? Yes.
If you're trying to find a job in the industry, after how many years of study do you reckon you can get into the industry?
Maybe Anastasia, you're kind of fresh in that area.
Yeah. I actually applied for an admin job in I think I would have been here about 1.5 years. And then, I got that and then, kind of progressed through the company at that stage. So, yeah, I as soon as I could, really, I started applying and looking for different things. But SVU were great as well. We have a careers page, and so I just went there and kept an eye on what was going on. So, yeah.
And keep an eye out when you are doing those placement opportunities. If there's one that really aligns with you and you're having a fantastic fantastic time while you're going through that practical learning, approach them. Ask them what is the chances of an entry-level position being available here in the future. Taking their details, creating those relationships. Because there's entry-level pathology work where you don't have to be professional qualified, but there's also a range of opportunities that may arise straight afterwards once you're about to graduate as well. Or approach the university. It sounds like there's positions here that come up, especially in mentoring roles and opportunities in that space. We have a lot of lab techs that obviously set up a lot of the rooms and everything. And I believe they're all quite well-paying positions as well. So that's something to really consider. Thank you for joining us all today, guys. If there's any chance that you guys are looking at applying or another opportunity to engage with us, contact our Future Students team on 1-800-626-481. Alternatively, you can email our Future Students team at futurestudents@scu.edu. campus.edu.au. If you are joining us here live today, please take a campus tour. Check out those beautiful facilities, especially the health facilities up at level 10, 9 and 8. And talk to our service desk team. They can show you how to apply. If you're a school leaver student and currently in grade 12, apply for our early entry program. It's a fantastic fee-free application where it requires the recommendation of your school, not solely based on your ATAR results. If you'd like to know more about how to apply, come talk to our Future Students team just outside here as well. We'd love to talk to you more about your course and the opportunities available. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Cody.